Fulltopia builds an oil facility on the beach. OilTown builds a beach on the oil facility. Seniac. Well, I don't know. Seniac deletes trees from the concrete slab that is the new harbour area. Also, Seniac leaves trees on an active runway of the airport next to it. Seniac, we will make an export area. C. No, not again. Seniac, it's time to reclaim, boy. Seniac at the start of the video. Oh, look, they've been drinking too much oil again. Me, one of the residents of OilTown, dead on the floor. My friend, I'm never going to OilTown. Me, they have a shopping district. Friend, from oil money? Me, well, they have a football team. Friend, where do I book the flights? Guys, welcome back to another episode of the greatest nation to ever grace our eyeballs that is known as OilTown here in City Skylines. Guys, we have got this huge hustling, bustling, I'm trying to think of the right words, megatropolis on this island where we've reclaimed the island. Yeah, we're guilty of that, but we have so much money from the oil. We are becoming the greatest kingdom to have ever lived. And if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you smash that like button down below. You are new around here too, guys. Please make sure you subscribe. But we are back, boys. We are back. We are back. We are back. Last episode, we built this brand new little harbour area, which now kind of supplements and serves the greater good of this commercial industry over here. Which means it kind of doesn't solve, but it reduces the amount of traffic from the vehicles going through the town down here to this export area, which is pretty cool. So, you know, just saying, guys, we're doing good things. Today I want to try and do some more expansions. Now, what I want to do is I want to kind of sort out all this whole area here. I want to sort out all the roads and the layouts and the infrastructure. I want to get some like residential stuff down, but we have this ridiculously huge industrial man that we just can't really shake off at the moment. Where am I going? Wrong button. Wrong button. Now, we have 17% unemployed. So that's why we've got this huge industrial demand. I don't really want to pump a lot more into OilTown Corp just yet, as crazy as it may sound. Where is the... There it is. It's over here. We have basically 200 jobs available. Damn, son. Now, I might throw 1 or 2 buildings in. At the same time, I don't really want to expand it too much. But we did get some high-tech offices in over here, which they're slowly expanding over time. We need to give them a little bit more, like, leisure stuff. But I might do, like, a little, you know, little section of offices going down here. Which also means I'm going to have to move this tram depot. And I thought to myself, the perfect place for it, if I just cancel it real quick, is pretty much here. Like, come on. I can't really put anything there because of the pollution. But I could drop a freaking tram terminal down, boys. That is something I can do. Right, I'm going to drop that just there. So just slightly remove that. Oh, is there a bus stop there? Yeah, you guys should update very soon. Let me fast forward. There we go. Updated. Yay. 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 Oh, we need water. Sorry. All right, let's connect that to there. There we go. Good, 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 good. So that leaves us with this space pretty much open to play around with them. So let's take some of the key points of this. So it goes, the road is pretty much straight to here, then it starts to bend, and the bend stops. Let's just say it stops there. So what I could really realistically do is bring this out to there and then build the grid as far as we go there. And I don't know what's going to kind of happen in the middle and how we're going to bring it all together, but we'll kind of find out. So if I pick... Right, so if I pick this road here, or should I pick... Yeah, let's pick this road. And we'll get it by 30. Now, I'm well aware that it's on a crest, a little bump, a little hump, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be kind of interesting. So if I can bring it up to there, that's 40 straight up. And if I did, what's the best way to do this? That way there, there, and then we'll pick this one to be the split. I won't do that one there because that bends around. Don't want too many. And oh, I can do another set of 10 like that. Yes, please, sir. Yes, please. And we'll keep that road pretty much free. We can do some paths connecting and whatnot because it's the main road to the airport area, which is pretty cool. Now, is there a tram stop? Yeah, there is a tram stop here, just there. So that kind of supplements this area, which is great. And so this is the interesting bit then. How in the world would I get something up to be connected up here? So that's straight. Because if I pick that and went like that, that's a little bit too much. If you know what I mean. I think we're taking it too far. So I think the best option to do is we go up by 30 there. And I go up by 30 there. And then we bring them in. So 22 by 17. Okay. So, ooh, that actually creates quite a nice design. But it would be nice if it was pushed further back. Which, how would I solve that issue? If I kind of deleted this bend. If maybe I went back a little bit there. Or let's try it from this angle. Right, that's 32. Realistically, I want to go by... Okay, if that's 32. Hold on. Right, straight. It was 32. And then I go by 32. Nah. Right, I know what I'm trying to do right now. I've got the idea in my head. I'm not trying to make it symmetrical, but I just want to kind of like a nice design. So if I brought this one out by 30, and I think we got to kind of do it on this side because this is the shorter side. So 17 by 17. Yeah, I'm not looking at the bend there because that's completely off. I'm looking at this curvature. It looks 10 times better. I like it. I like that. So it allows me to go so far down and keep a grid there. It allows me to go so far down here. So that's 35. Oh, we're tunneling. Boys, we're creating tunnels right now. Tunnel vision. To tunnel vision. Right, let's delete that. I didn't realise what the crest was like. So maybe I don't tunnel there. And try and keep somewhat a nice looking little setup. Right, if we keep it like that then, what I can do is I can kind of come out by 10 every so often. No, I don't want to go underneath. Let's bring it back up to Earth. How has that happened? Why are you tunneling, you fool? Forces the ground to follow. Forces to use the elevation. Yeah, that's what I kind of want, isn't it? Oh no, that's going to create a ramp. That's not what I want. Right, stay above Earth. It's because we're kind of slightly going up, isn't it? Right, whoa. Easy, boy, easy. Let's get rid of that one. So I'm creating these little sticky out points, which is nice. And then if we do one there by 10, do one there by 10. Is that too much, do you reckon? Do you reckon that will be too much, or do you reckon that will be... It should be just fine, right? Yeah. What if I picked... Oh, hold on, I got these little sections, haven't I? What if I actually delete this one? And the road connected like that. And then how's the road connecting here like that? Let me just delete some of this mess. And if possible, 14 by 14. Oh, I like it. I actually kind of like that. I do. So we'll roll with that then. And then keep this quite open because it becomes quite a nice little lookout. Little spot. We'll take it, boys! Okay, sir. Water. Almost all it covered. And we've got a little gap here. There we go. Just kind of close that off slightly. Should be good, should be good, should be good. Right, let's sort out this road then, because it digs into the ground in some parts so bad. So, okay. So if I select here to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. And if I did the angle. Ooh, it changes it quite a lot, doesn't it? Now, it don't help. Right, let me, no trees. No trees, please. Because when we start to get the buildings on, we should be okay. But this is looking kind of funky, isn't it? Right, if I do an angle from there to there. There we go. It's not too shabby now, is it, boys? And if I select all this and do an angle from there to there. There we go. Oh, there we go, sir. So I still want some of that natural kind of bends in the roads and dips. I don't want it all kind of straight or whatnot. And I like now how it's created that cliff edge as we look out. What's it done for the zoning? So the zoning's going to kind of build its own little bump to it. But we'll slightly terraform it out anyway. So we're going to smoothen it off because we've created like little ditches and stuff, haven't we? So smoothing it off slightly, smoothing it all off. Push that slightly out. Because now we're going to create... Do a bigger brush size. Because now it's going to kind of build buildings off the side of the road. We want that kind of foundation to be slightly strong. Right, let's flatten all that. Do the same here. See, it's pushing it out. I don't really want it to push it out, to be honest. But right, okay, so have a look at this then. So that's a little bit better then. We've got a little bit more substance to the area. And I think we should start with some offices just here to kind of finish up that gap. So where was our little broad district just there? Which, hang on, what was the difference between that and the other area? This had tax relief for offices, industrial 3-point thingamajig. But I had some on this area, didn't I? So in reality, I'm pushing this over out here as well to the other offices, and we'll bring it down to here. There we go. That is what we're now calling our broad district. We don't even have any like areas set up over here, which is weird that I haven't done that yet. We'll create a new one just here as well, because that's where the edge is going to be. We're going to have like some residential housing. Aspen Hills. I like the name. I like the name. Oh, no, wrong type. Boom. There we go. Right, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's zone this up then. So offices, which is going to satisfy our industrial demand, which will go up to there. And we'll build it along here as well. And we'll see how they go. So they should give us a huge industrial kind of boost now. They should provide a lot of jobs for the area. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Let me just see quickly how many jobs we've got. So, let's just call it 17,000 dead on there. Let's see how much more jobs that kind of provides for us. We'll then hopefully start to see a lot more people using the tram lines too, as there's more stuff here, because the subway line goes that way. The reason I don't want to do a subway line here is it'll kill off our tram route. So we've got that in, which is going to be pretty fun. And we let that tick along. So yeah, I've got to get rid of these trees. I kind of completely forgot I got trees here. Let's sort this out. Goodbye, trees. We can't have you here. This is a freaking airport, mate. There we go, guys. See, guys, I got rid of the trees now, guys. I got rid of the trees. Look at me. Got rid of trees. I get rid of those just there. Ha ha! He done it, boys. He done it. He's a real smart cookie. I just realised something too. We've got the roads of the paths on paths with the trees here, and I did it something completely different on this side. But it kind of goes with that park style, doesn't it? Kind of does. Right, fasty forward. And jobs. So we've already gained, well, I say call it 17 dead. It was 17,100 if you want to call that dead. So we've gained 200 jobs already as we now continue to slightly grow. as it's now starting to ring ding a ling. Now, what could we possibly throw in this area in terms of this kind of stuff? That'd be kind of handy. Now, didn't we have the hotel? That's the Grand Mall. Where was the hotel? Which one was the hotel again? Is it you? Science Center? I forget which one is the hotel. Skyscraper. Or did I already place the hotel in? I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. So where is it? Hold on, I'll find it in just a second. The Grand Mall. I'm sure there was one for a hotel. Am I just completely blind to it? High interest tower. No. Am I going crazy? Ah, it was this, wasn't it? Luxury hotel. See, how would something like this work over here? What is the angle of that like? If I put it off that. Could it fit in between these two gaps? You know, if I put Anarchy on, the slope is too steep. But how cool would that be, kind of like glancing over the edge? Ooh. Okay, right, let me see what I could possibly do. Drop that brush size down. There we go. Okay, they're liking that, right? Let's just pause for a second. It's an interesting location. Don't get me wrong. It's an interesting location. But I don't know. It overlooks the bay there. If you like looking from the other... I feel like it needs to be over there. Yeah, I think it's the wrong spot. I had this last episode. I feel like it needs to be like... Oh, we could put it on the peninsula over here. All right, that's where we're putting it, guys. That's where we're putting it. Right, for now then, let's see what we got. So we want techie buildings. We had this, the high interest tower, which will probably be a good shout to get it in, but it might be a bit too big for there. What if I squeezed it in just... What's it like if I squeezed it in there? How much space does it take up? See now, oh yeah, it's not really a good spot for it. See, I could squeeze it in here, but that also takes up quite a bit of land. Oh, do you know what? It could actually work there. That could be better. Let's just sort out the terraforming again. Right. Right, push it all out. I'll take that in that way. And then come out a bit further with the smoothing. Might as well bring it all along there. There we go. Right, that's quite a demon, that is, isn't it? It's quite dominant, but we're going to have that kind of vibe going through right now. The high interest tower overlooks the big techie industry. Nice, nice, nice. We have the servicings, officings, buildings, whatever you want to call it. Where would I squeeze something like this in? Now I could kind of do the same like here. How much does it ruin the terraforming though? Do you know what? Not too much, but it's not the right spot for it. I'll tell you that for free. Now I don't want to put it right next to it because it feels a little bit weird. So what I'll do is we'll get rid of it for now. Because there's many other buildings I can choose from anyway. We've got the sea and skyscraper, which could be a good shout for maybe somewhere along here. There. How big is it though? Oh, we're creating like a little tech industry, boys. We're creating a beautiful tech industry. We have the Colossal Orders Tower, which is way too big. Is that the Posh Mall? No, the Grand Mall. See, that would also be a good spot to place this down, like here maybe. See, there's pretty good, because what I could do as well, is concrete the area off. And build some stores around it that kind of complement the area. I'll get rid of the trees in just a second. I just want to place a few more of these big boy buildings down. So anything else I'm missing? Transport Tower is also quite a large building. Now that could squeeze in there. So I want a couple of these large buildings all together in the same area, because that's like where you think of it. That's where like the city council, the government kind of zone this area to be slightly above high rise. Alright, we got a Posh Mall. Posh Mall we've got in. Let me just run through some of this again quickly. Model moderation, no. Them buildings are too big. Impression office, the opera house, the business park. Where? Right, we got over here. Science Center's too big, but we also have this, the observation tower, which is a real good tourist point, isn't it? Where could I squeeze this bad boy in? What, maybe here? Or on around the edge? Right, I just want to see what it looks like. Oh man, it's a bit too much, isn't it? But at the same time, it looks very, very good. Well, what we'll do is we'll move this to here. We're going to get rid of the trees, because it really does change this area, this vibe that we got right now if we concrete it all off. We just need a couple of shops or something in there. So if I was to, for example, create... Nah, it's not going to work. Don't want to use it like that. Right, zoning. Let's get some... This is what we could do. We could do like commercial shops, but not have them touching it all there. So like we kind of control the zoning of it for now. And that throws a few little shops in this area. If I then go to the fencing, and we used the oil fencing, didn't we? Which is the oil fencing again, this oil industry fence. And if we kind of build it down here and kind of cut in. Kind of closes off that area. Do the same just there and there. And then get rid of that. Adds a few little buildings to here. There's no zone in there, is there? Oh, there is one. Oh no, okay, I can't zone that. That's fine. And that actually kind of works. We have the nice big needle there and a little zoned industry section. Right, how many jobs has that given us in total? Oh, it's given us well over 1,000 extra jobs. Right, that's nice. Anyway, because I wanted to do a little bit more offices here. There. We got a little bit commercial thrown in there. We're going to get some offices here as well. I need to get off that tool, don't I? I need to go back to the paint bucket. There we go. Well, apparently I've got a bit there. Let's get rid of that one. And we'll do offices just here. And then some high density commercial just here. Because I want the office on the other side so we can milk this for walking distance for shopping. So that's pretty cool. I'm liking this because it now starts the larger area of. So think of it like I'm going to use Dubai as a prime example. They got the money, and all of a sudden the shoreline Got really tall in buildings. That's kind of where it went real fast, didn't it? So at least we are staying true to what happens when a small place has a huge cash injection. At least we're staying true to that idea. Now, what's going on here? Okay, so we really have killed the office demand, but that was kind of just technically just slowly build up over time again. Do I want to throw a road out there? Or what if I come at a diagonal? Let's go 13 out. Actually, why am I doing that? What I could do is kind of have this come up by 10. And if I can quickly find the car park area now, if I trying to get that to if I drop one there, so we got a nice little car park. Let me de-zone this. Nice little car park near some of the tourist attraction stuff. And what was there again? A couple more offices. And I think we should get a little path walking around them. So, if say I brought a path from here. Let's delete this. Boom, boom. See, it doesn't work like that now, does it? I gotta go more of a curve. There we go, nice little sidewalk to the edge. To the parking area. And then we can load this up with a few extra trees and whatnot as we start to grow it up a bit more. So let's up that brush size slightly. Want some darker shaded trees. I seen a comment like suggesting that I get some tree mods, get some different type of trees for the area, which I think is a pretty cool idea. And then obviously just now get rid of where I've just accidentally zoned some. No, I think that's all good. So a couple of cars already parking in the car park area, which is pretty cool to see. And it should slowly build up then. So what's the issue over here then? There is not enough educated workers. Oh yes, school. I keep talking about it. I need to get the schooling done. But look how cool that area at the top now looks. It all looks quite fitting, doesn't it? So we provided nearly an extra 2,000 jobs. But they won't all take it. Look, 16,000 people employed. We need more education. So let's look at the education stuff then. So elementary schools, we've got a couple over there. We're going to need some over here. Now, good thing is I am turning this into a residential area over here. So this is a cool little section now to drop some schooling in. So I think I'll drop our elementary school. I'm going to do it here. If I can turn it. There we go. Elementary school there. It'd be nice to have one over here as well. Now, what I might do, oh no, they might say the edges of that is quite high. Put an elementary school just here next to the taxi place. Should be fine. Doesn't add to our eligible. Can't even say the word. Eligibility. I can't even say it. Damn, that's a tough word to see. It's a tough word to say. Basically, we've added in an extra 600 capacity on elementary schools. High school, we're now going to add in an extra 1,000 capacity. So we got one just there. If I place that there, kind of backing onto it. And I'm just going to slightly use the move it tool to kind of, oh, wrong one. To push that over. Push that in. There we go. Just so I can kind of fit them in within the same zone. So that then puts us almost at capacity with the high school. Now, do we have any university stuff in? We have a university. Has nowhere near the capacity right now, which is a shame. What type of university is that? That's the... If I can find it real quick. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, the Blackwell Academy. Now, guys, I'm going to let you decide about this in the comment section. Should I actually use the campus DLC thing to build an actual university? It might be the way to go forward. Now, public libraries, we don't have nothing, but... So we should really set something up for that. Let's see then. So, public library. Visitor capacity, we've got 100. Let's dot a couple of these around. So I'm going to place, I think it'd be, yeah, nice to place a public library just there. In the little park area. That kind of, that'll work wonderfully for us, to be honest. So we'll do one on that side, and we'll place one over here somewhere too. So I could squeeze it in here. Which is a perfect little spot for it just there. That'll work wonderfully. So that will slowly educate more people over time, because the issue that we've got right now in education, wrong button, where is it, education, sir! We have 33% of the whole population uneducated. Now, the reason they're not getting educated as quick is because we don't have a huge capacity, so only a small amount of people go through the education process. So now we haven't completely filled up the capacity, but now adding a few extra buildings and stuff like that and schools, we should slowly start to go through it a little bit. Now this is quite an open little area here, and I don't like the fact that it is quite open. So what could I place, or what could I drop there that will kind of change? I mean, I could do a small little square. Let me take off, is it the angle snapping? No, it's the road guidelines, right? Yeah. So if I did... What's going on here? There we go. Do our own little kind of square in a way. There we go. Go that way. And I just do it like that, as if there's like a little small little walkable fountain area. It does. I mean, that small amount does a lot for us visually. We'll roll with it. Right, so we are starting to get that residential demand coming in right now, which is pretty cool. What other type of buildings have we got then we could potentially use? So let's start with the first one then. So we have the Bird and Bee Haven. Now is that something I should like place up here? Oh, I don't need these anymore, do I? These electrical grid things? I don't think so. The power's all okay, yeah? Yeah. So that'll be kind of ideal for somewhere up here. So I need to kind of pick a flat kind of area surface. I got many options. So if I go for this road, let's just say I continued it down here. If I create a little loop there, I could get this in quite wonderfully. Nice little Bird and Bee Haven. And it's quite fitting to this area just because of what this area is, where all the rich people live and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of does us justice. And you can kind of see the birds flying around. I never knew that was a thing. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at that dude flying back and forth there. You ready? Off he flies. Do we see the bees? I don't think you see the bees. They're going to be too small to see, but yeah, that adds a little bit extra to it. I don't want to do any of these plazas. Well, not any more than I have to. We have the Mall of Moderation. We have the Posh Mall as well. Now, the Mall of Moderation is just like the lower, cheaper version of the mall. But then we have the Posh Mall and we have the Grand Mall as well. They're both quite large buildings. The Climate Research Station. We have this. What was this again? This was the Clock Tower. We got to get the Clock Tower down, haven't we? Nearby the beach, do you reckon? Do you reckon that would be a good spot for it? We could squeeze it in here, another tourist attraction. Or... oh, there's a good one. there. Let me see what it's like here. Now, granted, it is over the car park at the minute. But if I just merge that in and pretend that nobody notices, the clock tower overlooking the stadium. Nice! Landmarks for days right now, boys. We've got landmarks for days. Oh dear God, what am I doing? What am I doing? So it's only now 10% unemployed. Perfect. That's real good. Oh, hang on, I meant to look at the education. Now it was 33% uneducated. It's now 30%. So we've dropped down 3%. There you go. From before we start adding in schools. So that's going to slowly start coming down. But yeah, let me know what you think about placing in a proper university area. But this area has now got more tourist stuff, more tourist hotspots. I kind of need to do some like touristy things, like tours and stuff like that. Tour buses, hot air balloons, tours. We can do bus tours, and it's like two types of tours, right? There's bus tours, there's walking tours, and we have hot air balloon tours as well. These are the little points of interest we've kind of got rocking and rolling, which more will get set up over time as well. It's really nice, isn't it? More people can start using the trams as well because of now what we've got surrounding the area. And then we've got this over here, which there is somebody waiting for a tram at the airport, guys. Damn, son. So we could probably need to do, I mean, just for now, is do something like this and then just cross over the road. Like, oh, that's shocking, mate. Let me try that again. Let's just do a normal road, normal path. Sorry. So cross it over the thingy as well. So then we got to walk around to get in. You can just go back and forth. Very simple, very easy. Hopefully very, very effective. I'm waiting for a plane to now land. Do you know what? I haven't seen a plane land in a while. Any planes, guys? Guys? Oh, there's a plane coming. He's now turning. He's going on a mad one. Now, will he land or will he fly straight there? No, he lands perfectly fine. I just want to see if anyone's going to use that path. Right, plane incoming. Oh, another plane coming too. Oh, there we go. One person using the path. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, quite a few people using the path. Now, will they go into a tram or will they walk in somewhere else? No, so people are starting to use the trams back and forth to the airport. That's really good. Tourism. What you saying, boy? Oh my god. Oh my god. So we were struggling to get more tourists, but now all of a sudden we've gone from like the 200 a week that we were averaging to now over 500 a week that we're averaging. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. I like that. I like that. 8% now unemployed as more people get jobs. We're now down to 28% uneducated. So the more people get educated, the more people take jobs. It's a big spinning circle. Look at how powerful OilTown is slowly becoming, guys. Do you not understand how powerful OilTown is now becoming? We're going to be the greatest nation in the whole entire world. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying right now. So, not all of these buildings, these offices are fully upgraded just yet. Do we see much traffic and stuff around them? No, we see quite there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff. Well, let me just quickly check the public library. There we go. So, probably our users. So, we've got the capacity for a lot more people to use it. Probably need one over in this area as well. Probably be a good shout. But yeah, not too shabby. So guys, I think we're going to end it for here then, as we slowly work on that stuff. So let me know if I should add in a proper university campus. If so, guys, we could do that next episode. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.